How you doing, y'all? Hopefully I'm coming across okay. I swapped out my computer earlier today, so I don't know if my mic volume is actually adequate or not. Do I sound alright? No, you sound half left. Okay, stream over. We're done. First pun. A tiny bit quiet. Alright.
What are you doing?
How is it now? Does it sound okay now? Okay. Yeah, that's probably, I don't know, like it's weird because like Windows on different machines, volume levels do different stuff, despite being the same video card. Oop, and I'm gonna have to do a bandwidth thing. Give me 1 second.
What are you doing?
Give me 1 second-a-roo here. Alright, that might be better. So basically, like, the long and the short of it is I got a new drive for my PC a long time ago, and I never got around to installing it. So, well, today I installed it, and I decided this would be a good time to format, reinstall, all that stuff, because it was going to be the main boot drive, right? So, I've been doing all of that. The problem is, I've got almost 500 gig on Dropbox, and I have to re-download all of it, so that's what it's doing right now. And I'm on my backup PC, which, hence, you know, I probably sound different, and, you know, and I was just having a bandwidth issue because Dropbox was saturating my connection, so there's that. But a little bit of housekeeping. Thank you so much, the Phantom Master 117, for your follow. It really means a lot, and it gets me closer and closer to this month's follower goal, which we are just a stone's throw away from that. Super close. Let's see, who is here today? Let me go through it. Welcome Tozu, and Ryu, and Trinity, the Great Devourer, welcome. Fingies, always nice to see you here. Let's see, who else we got? Ayami, hi. Hello. And Tuz, and Paula, welcome. Thank you so much for the lurk, Paula. I really appreciate it. Heck. Yeah, so tonight we are going to start the Sky Pirates raid, which I have no idea what I'm in for. I saw a single solitary picture of it, and that's it. I have no idea what the plot is or any of that stuff. So I know even less about this raid than I did the Alexander raid that we did last week. Trying to fight a really bad depressive episode. We'll be quiet. Yeah, no problem, Paula. You know, if you want to talk about this stuff, please feel free to ping me. I know you have tons of friends and, you know, shoulders that you can kind of rest your head on and talk to folks, but like, I'm one of those folks who really appreciate you and care about you. Aw, Yami. I'm here, Ahty, but gonna lurk. Saturday is D&D. Yep, I am lurking that D&D session. Thank you so much for the lurk. I believe in you. You'll make it through. Thank you. Alright, so let's see. I guess I should probably fire up Final Fantasy. So here we go. Oh, it wants me to log in again? Damn it. One moment, folks. Yeah, that Alexander raid from last week was just heckin' ridiculous. Too many windows open? There we go. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. 46 is fine. Technically still the last quest of Alexander to turn it in to finish it. Okay. I guess I could probably do that real quick right now. Well, when I get to the end of the queue at least. But thank you all so much for coming by tonight. I really appreciate it. Y'all are heckin' precious. There we go. Now also, if the game audio is too loud, let me know and I can compensate for that too. It should be balanced out pretty well. And video performance seems to be pretty okay. That's good. There we go. Perfect. My bad, Gab. You can save your classes in that page icon to the left of your gear set above your character. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking up how to do that and stuff, and I just haven't gotten the opportunity to. I've done the first bit of this, so I'm gonna craft while you get through solo stuff, but we can still party up in the meantime. Okay, that sounds good. Oh, and there's Tozu. There we go. Unable to join. What? That player has already been invited. That's weird. So there's Tozu. Tozu joined. I wonder if it's just a matter of a relog or something like that. I'm not... there's Cairo. Okay, good. Let's see. Oh, it's because you... okay, I see. No worries. I was hoping it was something like that and not something more serious than that. Let's see. Gotta search for round rocks. So I'm just gonna tie up the last quest of the Alexander raid, because apparently I didn't do it, and then we're gonna head headlong into the Sky Pirates thing. Wow, that's a really interesting mount. Oh my gosh. Nope, I can't do that here. I'm embarrassed to admit, Tozu, that I cannot fly. I cannot fly here yet. Oh my god, so many blue quest markers, right? Yeah, I didn't do any... I have not done a single side quest in any of the expansions except for... except for the Endwalker stuff. Actually, I think I go this way. That's why you can't fly. Yes. You're not wrong. I mean, and it hasn't really been a big deal so far. Well, time to get all those done, yep. I'm kind of thinking that I might use those side quests, just start out at the very beginning, and use all of those quests to level up a second job. It's just a question of which job to select, really. I know where Round Rocks is. Yep, nailed it. Tank, clearly. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Round Rocks is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Round Rocks just wants to go to Quiet Place and do some backthinking. Running out of giant whirly cogs, Round Rocks feels something rattling in pocket, so Round Rocks reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone, Round Rocks' favorite treasure. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Round Rocks. Not anymore. There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Ahty? Is aught amiss? The Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that it's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to its merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Maida in her youth, Round Rocks, though their reasons might differ, Arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Round Rocks has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. Aye, it's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing, hammering it together by your own hand, with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings, and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hells, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again, but more often than not, you'll emerge from it all with something you can hold on to, and carry with you into the future, and that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal. Round Rocks understands. Round Rocks will collect more and more junk, build City of Great Treasures with own hands. Round Rocks has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone is piece of Maida's dream. Round Rocks would give it back to Maida. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it, but I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. You? Well, look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I am reminded of the apparent ease with which this little curl seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Round Rocks' glowstone without a moment's hesitation. I think that's what the cat wants. 2 Mews? Might that suggest a willingness to try? Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to 2 souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. Do you think those 2 will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. Leave to Round Rocks. Round Rocks works hard. Build sparkling, shining future for Maida. As shall we, child. And with that, Ahty, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge and let them know that they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear Round Rocks is safe. It was only a matter that they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the shortstop. Oh, crap. Okay. Got it. Crap, I don't know how to move it without clicking on it. Here, I'll do this. I'll turn off my overlay temporarily here. There we go. If you will be returning to Shortstop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix, and tell him I believe that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Ahty. Yeah, I think it's left click. I just didn't want to click through it. Just in case I chose wrong. Alright. Do this overlay. Boop. When I get text boxes again, I'll try left click instead of right. Oh, you know what? I know what the issue is. Let's see. It's that. There we go. I mistakenly had the window all expanded out all the way, whereas there's like a little border that I have on my other PC. So now that shouldn't be an issue. Thanks for letting me know. Ah, see? There we go. Perfect. Now Round Rocks is safe at shortstop, and Backricks is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Backricks. Uplanders bring present for Backricks? This is Charlian Legend Book from your Stola. Backricks has waited for Legend Book for a long time. Backricks has been reading about many, many things, about Enigma Codex, and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from giant whirlycogs, thinks Backricks. Now Giant of Whirlycog sleeps, and Gobbyflock is safe. But still, Backricks would fill Braincase with knowings. Fill pages of Watcher Book with
What
data.
Ahty doing?
Let Backricks see. Hiya, Mr. Fox. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? Today goes pretty well. I was poking at my PC for a bit, installing a larger boot drive, and I was installing Windows and promptly saturated my connection thanks to Dropbox. But I got that fixed. But it's going to be it's going to be a long time before it's back up and running the way it was. Like I think the last time I cleaned that thing out was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I was still booting from a 2.5 inch SATA SSD. It was ancient, like a Samsung 840 Evo or something like that. Going good. Got chilly cold air from Canada coming in for the night. Oh, yikes. Stay warm there, Fox. Yes, yes. It is just as Backricks. Are Backricks' eyes playing tricks on him? Boy, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost. Page tells fairy legend of Hotko tribe, uplanders of blue hair. Many, many years ago, in old times, 2 children, boy and girl, outstepped from belly of great steel giant. 2 children go to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotko. Names of 2 are Dion and Maida. Look at hand drawing, even faces are same looking. Gads, if that's our Maida and Dayan, why, that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate, and reborn far, far in the past. So after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching of? It may be just a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. in fairy legend goes on. Two children step out of steel giant holding small stone. What? Bagel! Bagel, you heckin' hecker. Thank you so much for the raid. How far did you get through the collections that you were doing? Ah, SP Cops Bear, thank you so much for the follow. Heck! Thank you so much, Bagel. Spec Ops, okay. I got it. Thank you so much. Let me give you a shout out real quick here. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow, Doggo Kiras. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know you had some like smaller collections, and then you had a big one. Let's see. Oh, I don't think it's gonna do the clip because I don't have the clip thing on this OBS, but it's okay. I got almost all of them except for a 4x4x40 binder. Heck. Well, that's good. I know that there was like some real interesting ones in there. Like when I was poking around on the stream and like I had looked up from what I was doing and you were showing off it just seemed like a marathon of like the Gen 1 starters and like these super interesting cards. I'm like, "Oh my god." And it was really tossing me back to when I was playing Pokemon Blue on my Game Boy. That binder is full of vintage. Your Venusaur base set was 85. Ooh. So, like what a lot of people don't understand or don't know in the stream is when I was playing Pokemon, Venusaur was my very first starter Pokemon. Very first. And it's my favorite Pokemon. Absolute favorite. Venusaur, Bulbasaur, anything that had to do with any of those Pokemon, I love. Absolutely love. Oh, pets. There we go. But heck. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bagel, for the raid, and it's really great to see all your community come on over here.
What Ahty doing?
To all the raiders, my name is Ahty. I'm a trans-furry gamer from Oregon. I mainly play like RPG games, like Final Fantasy here. I also have plans to do stuff like Tales of Berseria, Nier Automata, even the Mass Effect trilogy. I got that on a Steam sale, so tons of plans going forward. If that sounds like your jam, and you just want kind of like a cozy, chill place to come and hang and chat, feel free to drop a follow. I stream about 4 times a week. That's Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, usually just for a few hours. But more often than not, it's kind of just a chill, good time. We're all friends here, and, it's a safe spot for y'all. So thanks for coming by, and thanks for all your support. Number 1 in the Pokedex, number 1 in your heart. No truer words have been said, honestly. Yeah, Pokemon has kind of like a lots of sentimental value because like when I first made it through Pokemon Blue, like to the end, like I was actually really satisfied. And like I think like it's one of those it's yet another game that really solidified like my love for RPG stuff. Because believe it or not, I mean, there is still a story in Pokemon. It wasn't all about just, like, catching all these weird things in the grass, right? I mean, there was a tale to tell. So so Bagel, like when are you gonna get through? When are you gonna get to that big binder? Are you gonna do that like tomorrow? Because if you do that tomorrow, I want to make sure that I'm on and I can hop in the stream. I'm hitting that up tomorrow, yeah. That alone is 4+ hour stream, most likely. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be there. Ah, thank you, Tuz. I see what you did there.
What Ahty doing?
Hi, Lucas. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? And fairy legend goes on. 2 children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but hold stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of round rocks. No worries, Bagel. No worries at all. But, you know, y'all, I mean, if you aren't following Bagel, you definitely should. Bagel appraises Pokemon card collections, but also at the same time does a variety of different stuff. Like, I've seen them playing Phasmo, playing Splitgate. Bagel is probably one of the funniest people I know, so, I mean, and also one of the most caring people that I know, too. Like, they basically spent an entire month with taking all of their stream proceeds and helping someone else out. You know, it was just, I don't know. If you were going to follow just like one of the, like one good bean today, please let it be Bagel. Yes. That is absolutely correct. Bagel runs on positive energy and memes. Yep. Bagel's a sweetheart. And, like, you know, I don't know what to say. I like Bagel a lot. I can't say enough things about Bagel Tiger. One bean a day, what kind of diet is this? Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to consume all of the beans every day. One bean... one bean a coffee does not make, this is true. Although McDonald's would try to prove otherwise. Let me see if I have this straight. The codex fragment you gave that Coral a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past? That can't be possible. Can it? And there goes the cat. Oh, pets. There we go. At this point, I'm about ready to believe bleedin' anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Ahty. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our asses fried by that Colossus inside a Colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then. A feeling that chilled me to the bone. As if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? I'm afraid I don't. You don't know? Well, excuse me if that doesn't exactly put my heart at ease. Would it have killed you to say, but of course, I saw plenty of alternate realities, Wedge, and I can't say without a sliver of a doubt that in none of them were you and Biggs blasted to smithereens. Well, I'm sorry. You want me to lie? Wedge, you just dealt with the time machine. What do you think? He's talking about when you went back in time to save your own life during A12. Interesting. Okay. I don't remember that. Probably. Yeah, I might have to watch that VOD. Wedge, I know you were both thinking the worst, but you didn't have to go and bleed and say it. Look, as far as I'm concerned, what Ahty doesn't know can't hurt us, so why don't we just forget we ever asked? Thank you so much for the lurk, Lucos. I really appreciate it. You went into the portal and fought the thing that was trying to shoot you. Okay. Ahty, Alexander is a mindfuck. Sort of like the Terminator storyline paradox. Okay, yeah. I get it. Anyway, it had seemed this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Round Rocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Ahty. Till next time. Neat. I really liked that one. Now you have a new title. Okay. I forget where it is, though. Character, okay. Profile. Oh, PvP profile? Oh, character window. Okay, profile. Got it. Alright. I see. The Wings of Time. That's cool. Yay! Alrighty, so where do I have to go to pick up the Sky Pirates thing? I have to go to Ishgard. I know that. So let's get going there. Ishgard, I'm in front of the NPC. Okay. Perfect. Oop, I see Tozu. The Athenium Astrologicum. Gotcha. I totally see why you abbreviated that AA, because it would be a pain to spell it out. Your stream OST and my OST songs are slightly off sync. Ah, I see. Yay, light party! The unquiet trader. Why wouldn't you just say loud trader? Ah, you have the look of a lass who's seen her fair share of trouble. Mayhap you'd be willing to help me with mine? I need a capable sort to head into the sea of clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind, but it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. I can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have their ponds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now. That airship production has, if you will excuse the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers, braving the unknown. But the truth of their nature is right there in the name, Sky Pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry, "Yah-har!" as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my poor ship. Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Rontremont. He'll know, if any man does. So did Ahty do the Bahamut and Crystal Tower raids in ARR? As far as Crystal Tower is concerned, I only did what was required to advance the MSQ. That's the only thing I did. Bahamut, I don't know. Considering I don't remember it, probably not. Alright, so I'm supposed to go to Camp Cloudtop. I don't have flying in Ishgard, so no, I don't. Nope. It's okay. I don't mind running around. A supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, that would certainly explain why our provisions are so late in arriving. I did, in fact, spy a vessel charting an erratic course northwards a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid it little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy any other sign of our errant supply ship. There's a giant whale behind me. There we go. Of course Trinity has flying here, because why wouldn't she? This place is so pretty. I love it. Look at this place. I like this zone the least. Okay. I just love the views and how pretty it is. Extras. Okay. Okay. There's a sky pirate right here. This place is a nightmare to traverse on foot. Yep. Ha! We'll make some good coin from this haul, and then we'll see if this fool is worth the ransom. Okay, that sounds sketchy. Aid! Aid, I say! These villains mean to plunder my cargo. What have you got here, then? Think you're some sort of hero, do you? Well then, you won't mind if me mates here join the fun. Make for a more heroic tale, won't it? The tale of how 3 sky pirates fed a meddlin' little shite her own bloody eyes? Ooh, that's pleasant. What the? Oh gods, I know that ship. It's... So you're the scrags we've been dragging our good name through the mud. You're Red Bill Leoford. We ain't done naught to you or yours. What do you want with us? It's like Leofard? How do I say that? I think I made me position pretty clear. You take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct, and codes ain't worth much if folk go around breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, and we can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? Lee offered. Okay. Ooh, yikes. That is quite the gun. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lee offered. Thank you. So Lawford then? I'm just it's such an awkward name, I don't know how to say it. Holy shit. That's funny. Leoford. Leoford. Okay. I don't know why I can't say that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Leoford. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you. If your employer does business in Ishgard, he likely knows a merchant or two who trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leoford, and any reward should reach me soon enough. As for you, adventurer, 'tain't often someone beats me to the scene. But then I'd expect not less from a hero such as yourself, Ahty. The quest to say Leoford. If I can hear someone else say it, I can do that. But this is all text, so nobody's saying anything really, not verbally. So I have to figure it out. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other lasses with one of them marvelous manicutters the Ironworks dreamed up. Use TTS. Won't TTS butcher it, though? Well then. It seems you've saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I'd been hoping to have a word with you, you see. Huh? I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help out with the little venture I have in mind. Someone used to taking a few risks. Use TTS, get a definite wrong answer you can easily repeat. I wonder, is there a freebie TTS thing that I can that I could pass that word through? Like something online? I think through stream elements. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Online TTS. So how did they spell it? Leofard.
Leofard. Leofard.
Let's try Ryan. How does he say it?
Leofard.
What about Heather?
Leofard.
Free TTS says Lee offered. Nice. What about Peter from the UK?
Lee offered.
Lee offered. Lee offered? Lee offered, innit? That's funny. Now this wouldn't be no black-hearted brigand's work, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving curs just now, I don't hold with robbing honest folk. Honestly, given Heaven's Word and Beyond went to EU voice actors, that might be closer. Oh, yeah. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life is all about freedom. The freedom to go where you will. To find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me standard in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Oh, you're Leo shitting? Leo shitting and Leo farting? Yeah, actually. Oh yeah, my video tube is freaking out a little bit. So let me turn it down a little bit. I think that's better. Mic sensitivity was getting a little weird. Oh, it's still a little weird. What is going on here? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. That's a little awkward. I'm kind of hoping that PC will be done tomorrow, though, at least for streaming. Okay. So we have to go find Red Bill's standard. Where is that? Wow, I haven't really explored any of this area at all. Makes me think of Leopardon, the mech from Japanese Spider-Man. I didn't know there was a Japanese Spider-Man. Where was I when Japan got a friggin' Spider-Man? Oh my god, Kuroja! Holy heck, Kuroja, thank you so much for the raid! Holy heck! How was Final Fantasy tonight? I popped into your stream to lurk, and like I saw an elephant person, and I was like, nope, I can't watch this. I can't see this. So I had to stop the video and just go on permanent lurk. Yes, thank you, Tuz. So Kuroja is a heckin' good bean, and Kuroja, thank you so much for the raid, and welcome raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I play mostly like RPG games and stuff. I like Final Fantasy here. I also have plans on playing like, you know, Tales of Berseria. There's the Mass Effect trilogy that I've got on deck. I also recently got Final Fantasy 15 that I'm going to do a playthrough eventually. So, you know, and this place is actually a safe spot. It's just always really chill. Everyone here are friends. So if that sounds like your jam, please feel free to drop a follow if you're not following already. I stream roughly 4 nights a week. Lately it's been 5, but definitely 4 nights a week, which is Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Usually just for a few hours each, but it's always a good time, and we'd love to have you. So, and all the folks in the stream here, if you're not following Kuroja already, please do. Kuroja is a really good bean and has been a super huge supporter of this stream. Super huge. They're a variety streamer. They play Final Fantasy 14, as well as Neo, The World Ends With You, and lots of other different interesting things. Also does like a community night with Jackbox. It's always a good time. So please follow and, you know, pop in those streams. You definitely won't regret it. Lol, the Lol, the timer skipped out on me while I was talking. That will be the last shout out because I'm sleepy. No problems, Tuz. Have a great night, okay? Final Fantasy 14 was Big Sag. I was wrong to place it in my schedule to offset near Sag. Ahty's place is safe even for NFTs. Nifty fucking turtles. Why am I reminded of that like meme of that little kid knocking on this dude's door, and he's like, "Can I pet your titties? Your titties? Can I pet them?" Okay, yeah, okay. I'm just screwing around here. I'll get to it. That's far enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across the marker by chance, or are you here by invitation? I'm here by invitation. Then that would make you the hero the captain said to watch out for. Well met. The name's Stacia. I saw the word again. I'm like, oh my god. So, Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid. God's truth be told. Ahem. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you'd follow me, I'd take you to Red Bill's nest. Now that place is cool. Holy heck, that's awesome. I want to build that in Minecraft. Not gonna lie. Motherfucking Sky Pirates! Belated raid message! Welcome, Parchment. It's so nice to see you. I come to you in person, and still you refuse my offer? Arrogant fool. On the subject of arrogance, Rodlia, I bow to your superior knowledge, but that's all the bowing you'll get from me. As I've told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lackey. But my dear Leofard, how else do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life with naught but your feeble crewmates at my back. While I'd fear for me life with your mangy crew at my back, an account of 'em being murderous, untrustworthy bastards to a man. That faith. Oh my gosh. I thought you cleverer than this. Red Bill, but no matter. I always get what I want in the end. 'Tis merely a question of method. Now there's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. She's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know, when someone is invited, instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases. That was Rodlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact he won't join her sticks in her craw. I love all the treasure scattered around, yeah. Are you gonna let them talk to you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bill some respect. Patience. When all this is over, we shall see who rules the skies. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, all that treasure would make One-Eyed Willie jealous. Ho there, hero. I promised you high adventure, and high adventure you shall have. For we plan to board the Sea of Cloud's very own ghost ship. or what folk have taken to calling one anyway. Every day for the past few weeks has brought with it a new sighting of the selfsame vessel, a massive airship of queer design adrift on the wind. Being a curious lot, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but not one of them has been seen since. And so, naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, an honest-to-God's ghost ship. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Allagans. But we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside, and liberated whatever ancient treasures she's got moldering away in her hold, of course. But before we start dividing up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing, which is why we've been working on a special new device. I love that emote. A plan emote. That's amazing. If there were bird people in Final Fantasy XIV, the phrase sticks in their craw would be so flappin' racist. Yep. But there are birds. There are bird people. Those are the Ixal, I believe. Oh, and the next line I read, Trinity, I mean Ixal. I'm sorry. Damn it. Bah, finding her will be the easy part. What we can't do without is a veteran explorer that ain't afraid of filing herself face first into the jaws of danger. Now, I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and the glory and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. So what say you, Ahty? Fancy a plunge into the unknown at the side of the Red Bills? Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Utada. She's been working on a way to track the vessel. Ah, so I'm a sky pirate now. Sweet. Utada is one of the best characters in the storyline, all for one single scene. Okay. Utada's cute. Might be as there are better engineers in the realm, but I'd wager none are as inventive as our Utada. She earns her keep with her brains, not her brawn, and we're a stronger crew for it. This here's Utada, the lass I was telling you about. She's our engineer, and a damn good one at that. I always get this little thrill in me chest when I'm about to embark on a new adventure. And once you felt your heart dance like that, there's naught you wouldn't do to feel it again. This story was a bit hit or miss for me. I preferred some others over this. Okay. Greetings, the name's Utada. I suppose you'd call me the Red Bill's Chief of Engineering, Smithing, Carpentry, Magitech. If it's part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect me to be waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's fighting to be done, well, that's what we have you for. Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm happy to report we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship. Meaning your project is proceeding as planned? That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take readings. The scant amounts of background ether make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship was what Utada tells us is a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device that can sniff out this particular spectral flavor and point us in the right direction. I call it the ectocompass. It's allowed me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us. All the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain. Utada, you'd best stay here out of harm's way. Keep an eye on them ether trails, eh? Aye, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me. Now, we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on that cursed hulk. Ahty, so you'd best bring along a few mates, what you know you can trust. Don't hurt to be too careful, seeing as you'll be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, right? Well, you will. The rest of us will be guarding the rear, just in case Rodley and her brood decide to Rodley and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us, so you can concentrate on carving a path into the ship's belly. An honest-to-God's ghost ship. Oh ho ho, this is gonna be an adventure and a half. The Void Arc. Ooh, that sounds good. Alright. Let's see. System configuration. Yeah, I will turn it up. Let's see. I'm at 33. Okay, that's master volume. I want background music up. Alright, should I hop in the queue? Everyone but Kyra is ready. Okay. I'll hop in the queue once we're all ready. So, you know what? How was everyone else's day today? I kind of went over what I did, but, like, did anybody else do anything, like, just interesting? Or was it just kind of a boneless day? How's everyone doing? I watched my friend in Serbia stream Stalker this morning. Oh, that's cool. I'll be back. Need to get some food and Grandpa's ice cream. No worries, Karoja. He can understand Russian, so he could translate a lot of the ambient dialogue in the game for us. Spent the day in the shop working on a motor for a four-wheeler. That sounds cool. Yeah, I was poking at my computer for a while, but most of the day was kind of cleaning up a bit and a Windows installation. And then waiting for Dropbox to download all my garbage. But I tell you though, I mean, using Dropbox and then conveniently using symbolic links makes it really easy to keep things all synced up and like the same across multiple computers. Especially like, you know, folders with all your streaming stuff in it. Like all the pictures and things like that. If you name all the drives the same and use symbolic links, like it's just, you go from one computer to another and it's like you didn't even change. My mom is helping us with bills while I job hunt, which is amazing. Oh, that's cool. I have a minor question about your stream alerts while we're chatting. Okay, go for it. Please tell me what you do to have the stream clips overlay when you do a shout out. I would be more than happy to, I'll be more than happy to share that with you. It's actually super, super easy. It's like I've had a bunch of people ask me that. And this is something that I got from Rumpleytick. Because Rumpleytick lurks the stream and pinged me on Discord about this. So let me just look that up real quick. But I'm gonna change something super quick while the window's not active, so when I arrow out, the music won't stop. Let's see, Rumpleytick. There's Rumpleytick. Now you'll have to set a few things up. But here you go. Here's the link, and then let's see. I'm gonna paste the steps to here. There we go. This is what Rumpleytick sent me. And there you go. So basically the link and setup instructions. And there you go. Super easy, and it's free. They do have a premium option. Like, basically, the cost of it is what a tier 1 sub is. Basically, you sub to Twitch Guru, and you can you unlock the premium one. I haven't gone through all the differences yet. I might do that if it's compelling enough. I just haven't checked into it much. Essays in chat. Sorry, Tozu. It's my chat. I can do what I want. It's my body. I'll do what I want. Unleashed streamer. More like unhinged. Unhinged streamer. A wild feral. So how long do we want to wait for Ryu? Well, it depends on what Ryu is doing. What's Ryu up to, by the way? Oh, he's gonna skip this one out? Okay. So what do we do? Do we just kick from the party for now? Okay. Sorry, Ryu. We'll party back up after this one. The Void Arc. Here we go. Kuewa. Kuewu. That's how you say, that's how you pronounce Kuewu. Oh, actually, probably one thing I should do too. I honestly don't mind talking shop, and there are actually quite a few streamers on our Discord. If you want Parchment, this goes for anyone else in the chat. If you would like to join the Discord, we do have one. Just ignore the part about 2FA because I disabled that and I haven't edited the message yet. But, you know, it is also not just about streamer stuff. I mean, we talk about all kinds of different stuff. It is a little pokey, because it's very small. There's not many people a part of it yet, but, you know, it is growing. Awesome. Just tested it out and it works like a charm. I just watched your clip of someone running over a body with their car. I remember that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was that was a good one. So Q is around 5 minutes. Oh wow. So 3 tanks, 6 healers, and 15 DPS. Holy heck. Oop, there we go. Come on, DPS. It's like Crystal Tower was 24 player. Oh, okay. Just 1 DPS. Oh, okay. I see Tozu. Wow, look at this place. And I thought the Tower of Zot was ripped straight from the brain of H.R. Geiger, so is this place.
What's Ahty doing?
What are these things? Ahty doing? Gosh, this place is so cool. Wow. The armor from this raid is neat looking too. Nice! Come on guys, don't stand on the green shit. Oh, this song is one of my favorites. And this is like the type of the music that I'd listen to at work too. I just fire up the Shadowbringers OST on YouTube, and I just let it rip all day. There we go. Nice. I don't think I'm awake enough for this tonight. I'll be around. Y'all have fun, though. No worries, Ryu. Where'd that thing come from? Did somebody face roll something while we were walking through here? I'm a little sleepy too. Drank too much water last night. What? Remember, you can try and loot on... Try the loot on to see if you like the looks before you roll. Oh gods, I'm playing a game I know has no jump scares, nothing supernatural, and no other creatures. No other characters. I am at the ending, and I am genuinely scared to press play on this last tape recording. Yikes. But that's also a mood. No, I'm still doing damage. Now it's invulnerable, okay. That wasn't fun. I thought for sure I was going to be dead. Oh, that also reminds me I need to spend tomestones. That's cool. Your face needs to spend tomestones. This music's incredible, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty. How cool that looks. Dang. Just when I thought this game couldn't look any cooler, it just totally blows that out of the water. Even the bosses just look so cool. Ooh. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Interesting. I'm on my way. Sorry I'm quiet, folks. I was just concentrating a bit on this. I know I'm kind of missing, Oh good, I didn't miss too much of chat. Holy heck, it just keeps going and going. There we go. Gosh, that was cool. Yeah, I like those. I like that too. But I can't knead on it because it's not my class. At least that's why I think I can't knead on it. Ah, those are cool. Cool. Ah, that makes sense. Bugger me, I expected danger, but not a hell-spawned bleeding nightmare made flesh like that. Didn't stop you and your mates, though, did it? That's some crew you got there, and no mistake. Right then. Let's have a look inside the dirty great coffer type thing. Summit tells me it's filled to the brim with booty. Or it's not. Don't look at me, I never moved a muscle. What is that? Wow. What in the seven hells is that bastard doing? This way, swiftly now. Oh, look at those beans. I saw the beans. Can anyone else see that talking cat over there? Bloody hells, this adventure's getting queerer by the minute. Let's see, hold on one sec, let me catch up. The red eye means turn away. Okay. I'd love to join in for the next raid segment, as it's my personal fave that I ran 100 times to get Evil Bayonetta's minion, but I also presume I'll take probably at least an hour to get it unlocked. Yeah, you can only need okay. It occurs to me that there's a specific dungeon we could have done to give context to who that is. So wait, Kuroja, so you wouldn't be able to queue with us? I thought you'd, if you ran it 100 times, then you'd already have it unlocked. Or am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. Reread the message, Ahty. I'd love to join in for the next raid segment, as it's my personal fave that I ran like 100 times to get Evil Bayonetta's minion, but I also presume it'll take probably at least an hour to get it unlocked. Oh, okay, sorry. Apparently I'm blind also. Oh, Kuroja said it'll take you over an hour to get it unlocked, supposedly. Well, the thing is, like... Because the thing is, like, I have about an hour left. So I could probably make it as far as I can make it tonight. And then maybe we could sync up tomorrow. Let's wrap this up and see where it leads us. Okay. Can anyone else see that talking cat over there? Bloody hells, this adventure's getting queerer by the minute. Still, I'd rather take me chances with a prattling puss than stay here. Get your things, mateys, we're leaving. But what about the loot? You can't spend it when you're dead. We either follow the furball or make friends with a spell-slinging Voidborn. Your choice. Gods damn it, how an honest sky pirate meant to make a living? Kind of looks like we unleashed something that we shouldn't have unleashed. Don't rush on account of me. Enjoy the content. Yeah, totally. If you played, among others, Final Fantasy VIII, the demon looks awfully familiar. Panda Aura's box. Spooky ship covered in coffins. The ship's breaking up. Or he trying to bring her down? Yeah, I take lots of screenshots, by the way. So basically that thing is the Yamato. Oh, that's a tear. The Void Scent is attempting to initiate a dimensional displacement, but the gate, it cannot possibly be large enough for the entire ship. Those tiny pubs. What is this dude doing? Gasp, the Queen's coffin. He takes it beyond our reach. Well, there don't seem much point hanging around here. Let's get back to solid ground. Wow. That was really interesting. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Let's see. Now I see why you needed a bigger drive. Thousands of JPEGs from 14. Yeah. Last time I checked, it was 10,000 I had. Like, I had over 10K of screenshots. But that hard drive, it cannot possibly be large enough for the screenshot. Fun fact, now when you're in the sea of clouds, you'll sometimes see the void arc sailing off in the distance. I prefer gaseous ground. Ugh, me poor heart. 'Tis a pity about the loot, and no mistake, but at least we made it out in one piece. As the captain's so fond of saying, you can't spend it when you're dead. What kind of cat is that anyway? And what was it doing on that ship? Long has it been since my paws have trodden aught but those cursed decks. Would that I had made landfall under better circumstances. Reference to solid ground, yeah. Aye. 'Twas a bit touch and go in places, I grant you. But here we all are, and all with our bits still attached. This calls for a foamin' flagon of... Hold on. Ain't we missing someone? Didn't I tell you, Tata, to wait for us here? Never fear, we've been keeping the girl company. Uh-oh. Thought so. But enough about her. Did you see the cannon on that ship? As you know, my dear Leoford, I am not easily moved, but the sheer power on display set me all a-quiver. Well, I hope you're content to admire it from afar. That vessel ain't for the likes of you and me. Do not presume to measure me by your own limitations. Besides, I believe I've shown how resourceful I can be. Which brings me neatly to the point. You have in your possession a device capable of tracking the ghost ship. Hand it over, or your engineer will suffer the consequences. Perfect. A compass pointed the way to my just reward. A weapon like that belongs in the hands of one with the will to use it. Come, lads, our business here is concluded. I'm sorry, Captain. They caught me off guard. You get a bang on your head or something? The man I know would never give in to scum like her without a fight, unless... What did you do to the compass? Who, me? Not. Besides slipping a link pearl into its casing like, haha. So long as Rodlea keeps it close, and you can be damn sure she will, we'll know exactly what them thieving bastards are planning. Anyone care to wager how long it'll take for her to notice my little gift? That's very clever and all, but how were you proposing to stop her from getting her hands on the derelict and its great big cannon? Ain't worked that part out yet. But I expect it'll start with us keeping a close eye on the Talons. Before we get into any of that, though, I've got some questions what need answering. You wish to know more of the Void Ark? The ghost ship, as you call it? The Void Ark. So that's its proper name. Aye. I'd like to hear whatever you'd care to tell us, Puss. Kate Sith. Fucking hell. I haven't heard that name in friggin' ages. Hey! Kate Sith. Like, first time I saw Kate Sith was Final Fantasy VII. It's the cat that rides the big thing. Yeah, those eyes indeed. And hiya, Gabe. Welcome. Gabe Goodbean. And I, for my part, am curious to hear your stories. Ere we continue, however, I must insist that you address me by my proper name, Kate Sith. I will not respond to Puss or Cat, and most decidedly not Furball. Oh, Bean! I'm getting beaned. Bean. Bean! My tale begins long, long ago in the city of Hotch, which once stood in the lands of Yafame. The sorcerers of Hatch were masters of destructive magics, and they brought that terrible power to bear against Amdapor and Neem in the War of the Magi. Technically it's pronounced Cat-She, and just means fairy cat. Interesting. But I'm pretty sure everyone just says Kate Sith. Well, I mean, if you say so, I'll just say Cat-She. The sorcerers of Hatch were masters of destructive magics, and they brought that terrible power to bear... Okay, I already read that. The titanic forces they unleashed, however, took a heavy toll upon the land, ultimately resulting in a colossal flood that drowned the realm of Eorzea, a catastrophe which my master, High Void Mage Cessair, was wise enough to foresee. Wait. Colossal flood? Are you talking about the 6th Umbral Calamity? I suppose you would know it as such. Now where was I? Ah, yes. When they learned of the fate that awaited them, the Hachi Magi began construction of a gargantuan vessel that would bear their people to the skies and to safety. The operation of the Void Ark, as the ship came to be called, was entrusted to Cessair. Prior to that, of course, my master had been a prisoner in her own home, confined for her outspoken opposition to the war. So the Ark was meant as a sanctuary. Then, how did it come to be so, I mean, what happened to all the people? And where did all the Void Scent come from? By what power do you imagine such a massive craft craft remains aloft, the energy required to raise the Ark was siphoned from over 1,000 otherworldly servants sealed within the vessel. Stare into those dreamy emerald pools. Chin hands at kitty emerald orbs. Oh, Machi. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Advances in Machi sorcery were made for one reason and one reason only: cataclysmic destructive power. And the swiftest and most dangerous method of acquiring that power was through the enslavement of void-sent entities. So the creatures on the derelict, they broke free from your master's control? At the very heart of the Ark, the Void Mages had entombed a great ruler of the Void-Sent. Scuff. Okay. I don't know how to spell that, so I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark. Skathawk. The Skathawk? The Shadow Queen? I don't really want to say Scat Hatch, because it just sounds wrong. Yeah, let me look it up real quick. Skathawk. Apparently it's Irish or Scottish Gaelic? Interesting. A legendary Scottish warrior woman and martial arts teacher who trains the legendary Ulster hero. Interesting. Skathawk, okay. But in order to control so potent a prisoner, a mage of adamant will was required, and being Mancha's preeminent sorcerer, Cessair was deemed best qualified. Were it otherwise, my master might have never been released from her own imprisonment. Yet even with Cessair's peerless skill, the Shadow Queen could not long be subjugated. One after another, the lesser Void-Sent awoke, and ran rampant within the ship. In the end, Cessair and the 53 Void Mages aboard the Ark sacrificed their own life energies to return the fiends to their coffins, leaving me, a lowly familiar, to watch over the derelict prison. If I remember me Umbral eras right, the stuff you just described happened more than 1,500 years past. Oh, Maquis, okay. Okay, Mach is just spelled Mach, okay. Okay, I get it. Which is a good while by anyone's measure. And since everything seems to have been quiet on board your boat till just recently, I'm thinking something unusual must have happened to wake the inmates up. Am I warm? One day, a void scent that had taken the shape of a bat flew into the ship. At first, it was little more than a nuisance that I brushed away. But the longer it remained on the Ark, the stronger it seemed to become. Eventually, I could not contend with its power, and it began shattering seal after seal. Ah, but you looked upon the true form of this fiend as he broke the chains holding the Queen's coffin. I can only assume that he is one of Skakok's subjects, intent on bringing about her return. Well, that explains that then, except for one small detail. Namely, where the Queen's coffin went. After it fell out of the ship's belly, I'm assuming it didn't just disappear, right? You recall the great rift that the Ark's cannon ripped in the sky? That was a void gate. Such a portal opens a temporary path through the void, allowing the ship to travel almost instantaneously from one location to another. The void scent, as you saw, only opened the gate large enough to displace the coffin. As for the coffin's destination, however, that is as much as a mystery to me as it is to you. I beseech you, conquerors of the Ark, help me find the Queen's coffin ere the ward's binding Skakok are dispelled. Smells to me like an adventure, and who knows what ancient monkey treasures we might stumble on along the way. Gods know they'll make a nice change from all them Allagan tombstones we've been collecting. I will help you. I'm not risking me hide for the sake of the realm, you understand. But I'll be damned if I let another Rodlia or that bat-winged bastard take the freedom from of the skies from me. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering who's in that picture. You care only for how you might be inconvenienced? If the Shadow Queen were to return, it would have dire consequences for this entire star. Look at those little beans. Look at these tiny beans. Give me those beans. I'll find out, huh? Okay. Count your blessings, Furball. I said we'd help, didn't I? Before we go rushing off in search of that coffin, though, there's preparations to be made. You might as well get back to your usual heroical employment, Ahty. I'll let you know when it's time to round up your mates again. No give, only admire. Give me the beans! Give me the beans! Ah, Rumpleytick! Hello! How are you tonight, mini beans? Beanlets? Little beanlets, if you will. Think of them just trudging along, pad, pad, pad. Rumpleytick, know you. There you go. Please y'all follow Rumpleytick. Rumpley is a good bean. And does tons to support the stream. Oh, you were doing Arma today? Or maybe not today, but like the last game you did was Arma. How was it? I haven't heard that name in a while. The time is nigh, my dear Talons. Soon, we shall seize control of the ghost ship in all its power, and rule the skies from here to the ends of the world. Not with a crapload of void scent on board, you won't. I did. I had a ton of fun playing Apex with my friends. Nice. Excellent. And now it's 8:25. Like, I don't know how much more of this we're going to be able to get done tonight. Okay, might as well start the next bit at least get it rolling. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Ahty, I was just about to fly out to Ishgard and track you down. You remember... let's see... I gotta scroll up here. Everybody just says Kate Sith, but I want to say it right. Cat She. You remember Cat She. These words, oh my god. Cat She, that Maquis familiar? We've been working with him on a plan to find Diablos and the Queen's coffin. There have been void-sent sightings from pirates all over, so we know that bat-winged bugger is hiding someplace in the sky. We just don't know exactly where. And as for going about pinpointing the location, Leoford and the feline are bickering over just exactly how. That's where you come in. If you have a spare moment or two, we could use a third opinion to break the stalemate. Besides all that, Leoford's eager to have another hand to help in the search. So come on over to the Parrot as soon as you're able. You know the way from here, don't you? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, there we go. And click the glowy ball, turn around. Okay, yep. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, pets. Bean pets. There we go. This place is so cool. I love it. Thanks for coming. The captain and the cat are inside, still having their discussion. Talk to Leoford, will you, before I strangle the both of them? Oh, I want those chairs. Like squabbling children, the pair of them. Help Leoford settle this, would you? Ah, Ahty. A rational mind such as yours is most welcome. Pray reason with this wind-addled brigand. If you're here to ask about the Queen's coffin, then you'd best turn around and walk straight out again. This aggravating furballs turned my mood sour as month-old old goat milk. What? Corrosia! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the gift sub for Zane Lionheart. Thank you so much. Holy heck. Corrosia. Take care. I mean, have a great night, and thank you so much for that gift sub. Thank you so much.
It's me, Austin!
It's me, Austin! Good night, Corrosia. Take care, okay? I gotta add more sounds. Holy heck. It's been a while since I've added stuff. Oh, heck. Thank you so much. Leoford. Ahty's come all this way to help us. At your request, I might add. She deserves to hear where we stand on the search, at least. The search is giving me ulcers. It is what it is. By all reports, Diablos is lurking somewhere in the heavens, building up his forces. But the sky is a vast dome, as high as the ocean is deep, and we have not the pirates to scour every damn floating rock. Oh wow, I need to collect some more orchestrion rolls. The seventh sun is the one that you get after collecting 100. That's when I tried my luck with Rodlia. You remember her, don't you? Captain of the Talons? Blonde hair, one eye, stole our bloody compass? Well, I've been eavesdropping with her with that link pearl I slipped into the casing, hoping to catch something useful, but all I've heard from her and her sorry crew is snoring, grumbling, and japes about the Archbishop's holy nethers. In the end, it seems we've no choice but to do this the hard way. But a certain mulin annoyance refuses to acknowledge the truth of it. You cannot possibly hope to investigate the entire sky with this meager handful of ne'er-do-wells. I find my suggestion to seek aid from your fellow pirate gangs is perfectly reasonable one under the circumstances. Ah, stow it, you mangy alley cat. You've not the faintest idea how sky pirates operate. Best case scenario, we'd be locked into a deal to hand over any treasure we find, and that's assuming we weren't laughed out of the room to begin with. You cannot assume that every man and woman shares your base morality. If we but made the attempt, I am sure we could convince some few of the nobility to our cause. Okie doke, Trinity. And so it goes, round and round. Knowing pirates as I do, I find myself siding with the captain on this. But what of you, Ahty? Any thoughts on the matter? We should seek aid from other crews. That makes sense. What? You're siding with the furball? Of course I am. I'm a furry. I would have thought you'd learned a thing or two about sky pirates by now. However we tackle things, though, we have a long road ahead of us. I'll see if I can't think up a better way to shorten it. You might as well head back to your adventures, Ahty, unless you're willing to lend us your experience in another matter, that is. Utada, our chief engineer, has been mumbling about the Void Ark and cursing under her breath for days. Might be as you can provide some insight into her dilemma? She's conducting her research in the Sea of Clouds, yes? Well, I should rather discuss the properties of the Void Ark than continue with this fruitless debate. I shall see you down there, Ahty. Ah, Cat, she is so cute. And walking away, those tiny little legs just like... Heckin' awesome. Oh, and I need to do extras too. Leoford is right in not trusting aught to our fellow pirates. But we could spend years trolling through the clouds. There has to be some other way. Head into the Sea of Clouds and see what's bothering Utada. Might be as you can shed some light on her problem. And there's nobody else in here. No one but loads of treasure. So let's see. Speak with Utada at the Gauntlet. Head out the gate ahead. Alright. Oh, the landing gate? Hey, there we go. Oh, I love this place so much. I remember battling a harpy up here somewhere. Like on one of my bard quests back in the day. Ooh, that place is cool. Let's talk to Cat She. Excuse me. A demon brick? I like the demon brick. That's funny as heck. I love how it like falls over and just wiggles its legs to get back up again. But also this palico. I want a palico. While waiting for word on Diablos, I have been spending my time learning to pilot the Red Bill's little airships. Thankfully, it seems I've mastered enough of the basics to manage this little jaunt. Mayhap I could make contact with some other pirates without Leoford's mediation. Oh, okay. But let us first address Mistress Utada's woes, shall we? Alright, here we go. Aww. I don't understand. What troubles you, Mistress Utada? We were told that some matter regarding the Void Ark was causing you no small measure of grief. Oh no! Mistress Utada, what are you? Oof, irk. It's like, what? I feel so much better now. My apologies, Katshi. You had the misfortune to enter my field of view just as I felt the intense desire to squeeze something warm and fuzzy. This is just like you sail in the Moogles, yes. Oh my gosh. It's this damnable ecto-compass. I made another one, you see? Identical in all respects to the first compass that Rodlia stole. But look, it points in a completely different direction to where the Void Ark should currently be. I don't understand what I did wrong. I used the same plans, the same parts. Because it points to Katshi. I can imagine that would be infuriating. And you are certain there are no flaws in the design or the materials? Positive. I've tweaked and adjusted and replaced every single piece, but it refuses to function as intended. I'm on the verge of tossing the blasted thing over the edge. What do you make of this, Ahty? I don't think the compass is broken. Yes, I am inclined to agree. Judging by your previous work, it would seem unlikely that the compass itself is defective. We must consider other factors. Might you explain to us the principle by which the ectocompass tracks the Void Ark? It all comes down to etheric signature. I discovered that the Void Ark is encompassed by an energy of rather peculiar composition, so I simply tuned the compass to follow its unique trail. An energy of peculiar composition, you say? Of course, the Ark was propelled by the siphoned energies of Voidsent. Could it be that the compass was tracking not the vessel itself, but the ether of the entities imprisoned within? That would certainly explain why the compass now points in a different direction than one would expect. After all, Diabolos and the Shadow Queen are no longer on board the Ark. Are you implying that if we plotted a course based on the readings from the ectocompass, we would arrive on the demon's doorstep, so to speak? Just so, Mistress Utada. Assuming my theory is correct, we no longer require outside assistance to pursue our elusive quarry. Oh, Stacia. What perfect timing. You won't believe the wonderful discovery we've just... Talon airships have been spotted en route to our nest. If it's revenge they're looking for, we'd best head back and make ready for them. We made it, thank the gods. I'm glad you're here, Ahty, but I don't think they're spoiling for a fight. I don't like this, Ahty. Why have the Talons come here without their captain? Where's Radlia? Or Rodlia? It would not appear that these pirates have come with murder and pillage in mind. Quite the opposite, in fact. They seem rather bedraggled and beaten. Truce, Redbill. We need your help to save Captain Rodlia. You're one of Rodlia's favorites. You threaten my crew, steal our compass, and now you come crawling to me for help? What kind of unholy mess have you cretins stumbled into? Aye, we took your damn compass, but it didn't show us to the ghost ship. We ended up at some moldy old ruins, lousy with void scent. Before we knew it, some sort of spider demon was knocking our ships out of the sky. The two of us managed to pull away, but we saw what happened to them as got caught on the ground. If the captain survived the massacre, she's stuck there with no wings to fly out again. Why don't you give that link pearl a listen, Captain? We might as well learn if Rodlia is alive or dead, at least. Ugh, so much buzzing. Can't hear a blasted... Wait, I'm getting some words. They're after Maquis artifact. Damn demons are searching. Hide. And then a bunch of screaming. Seems Rodley is still kicking for now, but who knows for how long. If those screams were an act, then consider me fooled. I don't think the Talons are laying a trap here. I've half a mind to leave Rodlia to her fate, but I never turn my back on an adventure, especially when the scent of treasure is in the air, eh? Now tell me where you found these ruins. You'll help us then? You're a good man, Red Bill. We left the captain in the Yafim Saltmoor, just northwest of Mordona. In Yafim, you say? Then you must speak of the ruined shell of Mach herself itself. By Shitado's black heart, could they be after the Nullstone? What's that, puss? You think you know what those fiends are after? Right. Utada, see that these talons are patched up, and then have Ramil ready to fly. And don't spare the oil. You know I love to hear her purr. Ahty, Stacia, bring the furball to my quarters and we'll have ourselves a chat about our impending trip to Mach. When Leoford asks me to pay special attention to his airship, that's a sign he's fully committed to his next adventure. He had the same spark right before he left to board the Ark. You're wondering why his ship is named Ramiel? I never gave it much thought, but I'd wager it was the name of his first love, or maybe it was a pet. But please, you have to rescue the captain. Sorry, I had to get a snap of that scene. That was cool. Right, Furball. Let's hear about this artifact that Diablos is looking for. If I am to speak of the Nullstone, then I must first explain the method by which Maquis sorcerers would bind the Void Scent into service. The more powerful the Void Scent, the more difficult it is to manifest its presence in this world. Their own immense strength weighs them down like an anchor, you see, preventing them from breaking the surface of our dimension. And that is why they cooperate with mortal sorcerers. A mage can provide a suitable vessel for the summoning, or rip a large enough hole in the fabric of reality for the entity itself to step through. And let me guess, the mage forces the Void Scent to agree to a pact in return for the invitation into our world. That is correct, but it would be foolhardy to expect such devious and malevolent creatures to abide by the spirit of even the most carefully worded contract. Thus did the Maquis mage construct an occult device that would more securely bind the Void Scent to their will. A safeguard of sorts, that, to the best of my knowledge, yet lies entombed within the remnants of the ancient city. The Nullstone was seen as a last resort. Should a Void Scent break its pact and turn on its summoner, the mage could use the relic to disperse the very essence of even the most potent entity, obliterating it completely. I can't see the Royals of the Void taking too kindly to a threat like that. Seems those sorcerers were just as ruthless as the monsters they summoned. When it came to the glory of Mott, the ends justified the means. In any event, we can be certain that Diablos seeks to secure the Nullstone before it falls into mortal hands, and thereby ensure the Skakok will reign unopposed. Alright, so we know what the fiends are after, but what I don't understand is why such a valuable relic was left behind when the mages knew a colossal flood was on its way. Its value was the very reason they chose not to risk its relocation. The Nullstone is kept within a structure constructed for the purpose, secured behind powerful wards and protected by deadly guardians. And with the rising of the waters, they reasoned that the artifact would be sunk along with the city, far beyond the reach of vengeful Void Scent. But now that Yafim is more swamp than sea, the demons only have the wards and the guardians to deal with, and I doubt they'll be wasting their time down there in the mud if they didn't have some trick to break through the wards. Aye, this has become a race to see who can nab the treasure first, which is just the sort of contest a sky pirate lives for. So we slip into the ruins, pinch the relic, then rescue Radlia right from under the fiend's noses. Well, I suppose we could save her while we're poking around for loot. I'll grab the new compass from Utada so we know where we're going. Check your weapons, pack your small clothes, and meet me out at the landing when you're ready to fly. Extras first, okay. So all we need to do is rescue Captain Radlia from a mob of nasty void scent, then retrieve a dangerous artifact from the magically defended ruins of an ancient civilization. Easy, eh? I shall join you in this endeavor to recover the Nullstone, though after 1,500 years I wonder what remains of the city I once knew. Okay, I think this is probably a great time to wrap it up, actually. Before we get too much further. Nah, what? Just do this and that's unlocked. Okay. We'll fly directly to Yafim from here. Once we arrive, you forge ahead with your band of adventurers as you did on the Ark, Ahty. Just keep slicing into the depths until you reach the Nullstone. We don't want to risk getting knocked out of the sky like the Talons, so we'd best land a little ways out from the ruins and head in on foot. The Furball says he knows the place well enough to guide you, so me and the Red Bills will follow behind on rescue duty. You concentrate on smashing a path through to the artifact. We'll check the nooks and crannies for Rodley and her crew. Don't let your guard down once you reach the ruins, though, eh? There's likely golems and such in there that are what are worse than fiends outside. And we wouldn't want our hero losing her head now, would we? Sweet. Yay! Thank y'all so much for your help today. This is actually pretty fun so far. I'm digging it. I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow. So I don't know how much of this, like how long it is. And to think you're halfway in, halfway done. Okay. Hopefully I'll be more awake for it tomorrow. This is where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, hopefully. I hope you're feeling okay, Ryu. Yeah, it's only 3 parts. You just unlocked part 2. Okay. Got it. Do you think we should start early tomorrow, or do you think 6 would be okay? I mean, we could, but you don't have to have like an answer instantly right now. We can think about it. Your call can always spread it out if it's not enough time. Go to Wendy's, get a snack, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, we'll see. I'll think about it tomorrow, and if we start early and then like blast through it before like the really the end of the stream, then we could figure out something else to do. I mean, it's no worries. I mean, like I still have all the gathering stuff that I'm doing, and I literally just took on botany before I ended the stream yesterday. So we could probably add that in at the end if it's not enough time, or if there is too much time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Ryu. We'll see. So it's probably just going to be an hour earlier then. It's going to be an hour earlier, like it was last week. So like 5 p.m. PST. I'll make the announcement official on Twitter and on Discord. But yeah, that's most likely when the time is going to be, if y'all are free. I really appreciate everyone's help with this. This is really cool. But let's figure out who to raid. Although I kind of think I already know who I'm going to raid. But we'll see here. Let's see. Who is doing what tonight? Because here's the thing, I know Sky is doing a subathon. Sky's doing a subathon right now. But she's got like a kajillion viewers at the moment. If anybody in the chat has any suggestions, I'm also into that too. So let's see. I got no one, pretty quiet for Saturday. Yeah, I'm just kind of noticing that. Let's see. Could watch some Pokemon, but the thing is, though, it would be spoilers for Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you don't want spoilers, Ragehound we raided last week, pretty recently too. Wow, Sky is at the top of my followed channels list right now. Holy crap. I do kind of want to support somebody who just doesn't have a lot of viewers right now. So, let's see. Oh, everybody's away. Oh my god. Here, stick with me, folks. Y'all want to watch some Spyro tonight? So the Aardwolf is playing some Spyro the Dragon Reignited Trilogy. And Aardwolf is actually a good bean that I know from Furry United Network. Y'all into that? Yeah, Aardwolf is awesome. Let's go, like, give Ard a visit. They're only an hour in, so if y'all are got more energy in you tonight, then yeah, there we go. That's a good idea. Alright, so that's it for me tonight. Please stick around for the raid. The Aardwolf is a really good bean, and super great energy, and really does put, like, a lot into their stream, as far as, like, energy, and then just all around. It's just a ton of fun, and I think y'all will have a good time. But at any rate, I'm going to be back tomorrow, definitely by 6. It might start early, like 5 p.m. PST, in which I'll give y'all plenty of notice on Twitter and on Discord about that. Probably most likely started early. And I just want to have too much time for this than not enough. I definitely want to tie it up tomorrow, so we know what happens. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. Alrighty, take care, sleep well, have a great night, okay? And thanks for coming by. Alright, have a good one.